I'm feeling a little down. I could really use a big gorilla Disney princess crossover video game to lift my spirits. Everything is alright in the world. Hi, I'm Try, and I don't know if you saw what I saw, but that Donkey Kong Bananza Direct might be the best Direct for a single game we've ever had. I'm seeing people across the board say that they weren't too sure about this game, and the Direct sold them. That's exactly what a Direct should do, so shoutouts to Nintendo. The low bar you set with the Mario Kart World Direct has been completely transcended. But I'm genuinely struggling to find where to start with this game because everything about it just oozes life and that Nintendo charm we love so much. A few weeks ago, Nintendo of Korea accidentally revealed the box art for the game, which was not this image, but in fact, this image. So a good amount of us knew Pauline would be in the game, but not necessarily to what extent. I would have loved to have gone in blind to this Direct and been surprised by the Pauline reveal, but it is what it is. The combo of Donkey Kong and Pauline is reminiscent of so many big strong characters and smaller childlike characters. Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, Lee and Clementine, Big Daddies and Little Sisters, and the only piece of cinema to ever make me cry. Give it up for Sully and Boo. You just know they're looking to pull out the heartstrings with this combo, and the commitment to full voice acting is really going to make a difference. Pauline sounds great. I also kind of love that she doesn't call him Donkey Kong but just DK. There's something kind of wholesome about that. I can just picture a moment in the game where Pauline is stripped away from you, and in your monkey rage you do everything you can to crush whatever's in your way to get her back, and I can't wait. The setting takes place far, far underground, and you have to try and help Pauline get back to the surface by traveling further and further below and get a wish. I definitely thought of Tears of the Kingdom when they showed Donkey Kong flying down these giant chasms. Chasms? 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 In terms of gameplay, I mean, go absolutely bananas, pun intended. The Direct was full of puns, and I'm full of good points. This game isn't just a Mario Odyssey 2, this feels a lot more like the Collectathon 3D platformers of the past. Collect bananas, collect fossils, collect music discs like it's freaking Minecraft. I get more Donkey Kong 64 or Banjo-Kazooie vibes than I do Mario, and I think that's a good thing. This definitely feels like it's made by the 3D Mario team, but not because it feels like Mario, more because it feels like a polished Nintendo game that you know a whole ton of passion was poured into. I just found myself smiling at so many different things in this Direct. The colors are popping, the environments are absolutely gorgeous looking, and really seem to be a playground that perfectly matches up with Donkey Kong's punchy nature. You can literally break anything. They go over his moveset and you can do a variety of things from punching to throwing chunks of rock to surfing on chunks of rock. I think this type of gameplay fits so well with these areas because it's not just a massive open world. We have big zones that take full advantage of DK's kit, and like games past will be filled to the brim with secret levels to uncover. And these levels aren't just do a little puzzle in a cave, they really explored a variety of ways to reward players for finding these secrets. It looks like we have Rambi races with Diddy and Dixie Kong, some type of wrecking crew, and really cool throwback levels to the Donkey Kong Country games in the 2D side-scrolling sections. And whenever I think Donkey Kong, I think of the music. I was hearing over and over banger after banger. David Wise cooked on the Donkey Kong Country games, and I'm so happy to see that his tracks are still being utilized to this day. Just listen to this.
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
It's so good. Another secret that was kept from us for obvious reasons is that when Pauline sings and you have your Bananza meter filled, you can transform into these massive beasts to just pulverize whatever's in your way. Run on water as a zebra, because they do that, right? Or turn into an ostrich that can fly and has hands. Ugh, gross. Sorry, I gotta go back to the zebra, because what did they do to my boy Marty? Bro's been lifting. I know you aren't skipping leg day, Marty, and I'm so proud of you. The Void Company is the name of the big bads here, and I just love original enemy designs, and these aren't your usual Donkey Kong enemies. These are other monkeys. I'm really hoping that King K. Rool ends up appearing as the actual final boss, or I saw some people saying Mario could be the final boss, and that would be a total Game of the Year moment. And what's a great game without great cosmetics? Color DK yellow, orange, gray, naked color. And give DK or Pauline really cool outfits too that can even affect your in-game stats with just mobility in the water. I'm a big believer in collectathons serving a purpose, and it looks like almost everything you do collect can be used in some form of shop or progression, and that's just great to see. The latter 3 to 4 minutes of the Direct was filled with niceties and quality of life things. We have a picture mode, You can have a second player play as Pauline to help shoot rock words at enemies, and you can have game share for that second player over Switch 2 as well as the Switch 1, which was a nice little feature to see. Lest we forget the cursed Mario Paint, but make it Donkey Kong mode where you just make sculptures of seemingly whatever you want. We're gonna see some cursed things online from this feature, kids. Watch yourself. We also have Amiibo support, and they left us with this beautiful little trailer to cap off what could be considered the greatest individual game direct in Nintendo's history. July 17th, you can't come soon enough. This channel is going to be packed with Switch 2 content over the coming months, so if you want to see more videos or like the way I do things, consider subscribing. If you want to play some of the games that will be coming out with me, join the Discord where we'll be holding events. Huge thanks to my patrons who support me here on YouTube and on Patreon. You guys are helping me get one step closer to my dream of doing YouTube full time. Links to my Patreon, YouTube memberships, and Discord server are all in the description down below. If you want to know what I think about the Switch 2 so far, click the video that'll pop up. Thanks for watching, I appreciate you being here, and as always,
thank you for all your support!